Intelligence is not a human monopoly. Sometimes the best solution to a problem is a stick, a stone, or something shaped directly from nature. In the tropical forests of New Caledonia lives a bird that demonstrates one of the highest levels of cognitive ability in the animal kingdom. The New Caledonian crow doesn't just use tools, it makes them. From plant stems, it pulls out twigs, strips away leaves, and carefully shapes them into hooks capable of extracting insect larvae from deep cracks in tree bark. These birds are not satisfied with the first stick they find. They refine their tools, sometimes modifying them to reach otherwise inaccessible food. Studies show they can plan ahead, anticipating how objects will behave before using them. This requires memory, imagination, and an understanding of cause and effect. In a dense forest where food is hidden in hard-to-reach places, this ability provides a reliable source of energy and a clear survival advantage. Young birds learn by watching adults, passing these skills across generations, not just instinct, but a form of culture.
Weaver ants build their nests high in the tree canopy, creating complex structures from living leaves. The colony functions as a single organism, where each individual plays a precise role. Workers pull the edges of leaves together, forming living chains that gradually bend the leaves into position. Then they use their own larvae as living tools. By gently stimulating them, the ants trigger the release of silk, which is used to stitch the leaves together into strong, sealed chambers. This process transforms flexible foliage into a durable and protective structure. A single colony can dominate an entire tree, defending it from threats while securing a steady flow of resources. This level of coordination allows them to survive high above the ground, avoiding predators and environmental dangers. By combining cooperation with specialized roles, weaver ants turn simple biological processes into an efficient construction system. What appears to be a group of small insects is in reality a highly organized and unified living structure.
On the Galapagos Islands, this bird has developed a unique strategy for survival. The woodpecker finch uses tools to access food hidden deep within tree bark, where it would otherwise remain unreachable. It selects a cactus spine or a small twig and carefully inserts it into narrow crevices, extracting insects and spiders with precise, controlled movements. Each action is deliberate, guided by accuracy rather than force. Some individuals even adjust their tools, shortening or modifying them to improve efficiency. This flexibility allows them to adapt to different conditions and feeding opportunities. After capturing its prey, the bird does not stop. It continues to inspect the surface, reusing the same tool to search for additional food. This repeated behavior shows persistence and an efficient use of limited resources. In an environment where food is scarce, this method becomes essential for survival. It provides access to high-energy prey that other animals cannot reach. This is not just instinct, it is a learned behavior shaped through experience and observation, giving the bird a clear advantage over time.
Chimpanzees, our closest relatives, demonstrate a complex culture of tool use. Their behavior goes beyond simple instinct, showing patterns that are learned, shared, and refined over time. They use sticks to fish for termites, carefully inserting them into nests and pulling them out covered with insects that cling to the surface. Each movement is precise and controlled, minimizing effort while maximizing results. This technique is not random. Young chimpanzees learn by observing older individuals, repeating the same actions until they master the skill. Knowledge is passed down through generations, forming stable behavioral traditions.
Different groups even develop their own variations, using slightly different tools or techniques depending on their environment. This diversity reflects adaptation, not coincidence. In habitats where resources change with the seasons, this flexibility becomes essential. Tool use allows chimpanzees to access food sources that would otherwise remain unavailable. This is not just instinct, it is accumulated experience shaped over time into a system of learned survival strategies.
Velvet worms are ancient predators that hunt using a unique biological weapon. Instead of chasing their prey, they rely on a different strategy. They eject a sticky fluid over a distance, targeting the victim with surprising accuracy. In midair, this substance quickly turns into strong, thread-like fibers that instantly entangle and immobilize the prey. Once the target is secured, the worm slowly approaches and begins feeding. This process allows a slow-moving animal to capture fast prey without direct pursuit. Such a strategy compensates for their lack of speed and turns it into an advantage. It is a system shaped by millions of years of evolution. We did not invent technology, we only learned how to scale it. Nature has already created solutions that are simple, efficient, and highly effective. Animals solve complex problems every day using tools, cooperation, and biological adaptation. And this is only a small glimpse of what the natural world still hides. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.